Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
New York Times Business. September 29. 7:07 America New York, U.S. stock market signals a rebound as bond yields fall back. The S&P 500 is expected to open stronger after dropping 2% on Tuesday, the most since May. Treasury Secretary Janet L. Yellen warned lawmakers Tuesday of dire consequences if Congress did not raise or suspend the statutory debt limit.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 29, 7:03 America New York, catch the early bird special on restaurant stocks. Higher labor and food costs, coupled with rising cases of the Delta variant, have created an attractive backdrop for restaurant stock prices.
Daily FX Market News. September 29, 7 o'clock America New York, British Pound, GBP Price Outlook. Is Euro GBP ready to break the range? Euro GBP testing the top of the range. Eyes on GBP, JPY for key support.
Forex Live. September 29, 7 o'clock America New York, US MBA mortgage applications W.E. The 24th of September minus 1.1% versus plus 4.9% prior. Latest data from the Mortgage Bankers Association for the week ending the 24th of September 2021 plus 4.9% market index 734.9 versus 742.7 prior. Purchase index versus 283.9 prior.
BBC News Business. September 29, 6:54 America New York, Pensions Department faces serious questions over non-payments. Thousands of newly retired people have not been paid their state pension owing to a backlog. Wall Street Journal Markets. September 29, 6:43 America New York, Apple, Nvidia, Micron, Cintas. What to watch when the stock market opens today. Shares of major technology firms were clawing back some of Tuesday's losses.
Forex Live. September 29, 6:39 America New York, heads up. Key central bank heads to speak later in the day. Powell, Lagarde, Bailey, and Kuroda will be participating in a policy panel together at the ECB Forum on Central Banking. The panel discussion is scheduled to begin at 15:45 GMT and last for about an hour, but just be wary that the key topic for today's session is the structural change and the implications of climate.
Global Economy. September 29, 6:31 America New York, the vital issue missing from the trade agenda. The inaugural Trade and Technology Summit is being held by US and EU officials, but where is the discussion of certain tariffs?
Naked Capitalism. September 29, 6:15 America New York, Michael Hudson and Thomas Piketty debate inequality, debt, and reform. Thomas Piketty and Michael Hudson address, what is debt, and also address inequality, rentierism, and reform in the West and China. Naked Capitalism. September 29, 6:01 America New York, how Milton Friedman aided and abetted segregationist in his quest to privatize public education. The Milton Friedman school choice scheme in the 1950s aimed to block equal, integrated education for black families.
New York Times Business. September 29, 6 o'clock America New York, selling homes privately, via pocket listings, is on the upswing. Some brokers say houses that are not posted publicly give buyers a chance to get into the market. Others say the practice violates fair housing laws. Sorel Rosado, a broker in Tampa, said the use of pocket listings at her brokerage has increased 40% since the start of the pandemic.
Naked Capitalism. September 29, 5:56 America New York, Jared Holst, rolling with the homies. Bad enough that Elizabeth Holmes could conceivably wriggle out of a conviction. Even if she loses, we'll have to endure her, homies.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 29, 5:31 America New York, bond yield surge challenges investor confidence in tech giants. The recent climb in Treasury yields is testing investors' faith in popular stocks such as Microsoft and Google parent Alphabet.
Daily FX Market News. September 29, 5:30 America New York, US dollar prints a fresh multi-month high, USD, JPY consolidates recent rally. The US dollar basket, DXY, continues to push ahead and has just traded at a fresh multi-month high.
Wall Street Journal US Business. September 29, 5:30 America New York, industry lobbyists take aim at Democrats' $3.5 trillion bill. Efforts target lawmakers who support Nancy Pelosi needs to overcome GOP opposition to healthcare, education and climate legislation that includes tax increases.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 29. 5:30 America, New York. University endowments mint billions in golden era of venture capital. Some schools, including Washington University in St. Louis and Duke University, gained more than 50%.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 29. 5:30 America, New York. Brian Robbins goes from head of the class to head of Paramount. The actor-turned-producer is set to guide the iconic studio in the streaming era. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 29. 5:30 America, New York. U.S. economy set to pick up speed after Delta-driven downturn. Economists cut third-quarter growth estimates because of the COVID-19 surge and supply constraints, but they expect the economic recovery to regain momentum.
Daily FX Market News. September 29. 5:17 America, New York. EU breaking news. Euro, USD unfazed by positive EU sentiment data, bearish Euro. The Euro was largely unaffected by better-than-expected EU sentiment data after markets likely priced in the announcement yesterday on the back of German and French prints. Emphasis now on daily EU.
New York Times Business. September 29. 5 o'clock America, New York. Retailers' latest headache. Shutdowns at their Vietnamese suppliers. Factories in the country, a major apparel and footwear supplier to the U.S., have been forced by the pandemic to close or operate at reduced capacity, complicating the all-important holiday season. At a checkpoint in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. New York Times Business. September 29. 5 o'clock America, New York. How to build a paid family leave plan that doesn't backfire. Congress is designing a policy as part of Democrats' safety net spending plan. Evidence from around the world suggests what works and what doesn't. Save for one, all the wealthier nations, including Italy, above, have mandated the offering of paid family leave for all.
Forex Live. September 29. 5 o'clock America, New York. Eurozone September final consumer confidence -4.0 versus -4.0 prelim. Latest data released by Eurostat the 29th of September 2021 that said, the more pressing detail in the report is that on prices. Selling price expectations among manufacturers rose to 38.2 from 37.3 in August, setting a new record high in the survey, while consumer inflation expectations rose to 33.1 from 31.1 in August, closing in